Hello, my name is Jennifer and welcome to part 9 of R.T.C. The Parenthood Years. And I see Arabella is going off to do her homework somewhere. Not sure where. And when we left off last time, this person was coming in to try and we'll do a cheerful introduction. I'm not really sure. And Dimitri still has that incensed by art, but it is overpowered by some of the other moodlets. And even so, he still has to record a rant at the computer while he is angry, because that didn't work last time. So we will see, but we do have some time tomorrow, and I did look and notice that Andi is actually off tomorrow, so that's good because we need to concentrate on the toddlers and try and getting them skilled up a little bit. So Arabella has done her homework. Yes, I don't know what she's done. I don't know how she did her homework at that desk with the computer on it, but that's what it looked like she did. Let's just quickly check in on her. So her manners aren't the greatest. Her responsibilities fully maxed out, and she's going upstairs to play. So why don't we have her work on her empathy right now, because she can do that by playing doctor. And quickly check on all the toddlers. What I really want to check is what their needs are like. So it looks like little Andrew needs some food, so we will get him to grab a serving. And Sarah, she could grab something also when she is possibly finished playing. I'm not sure. Now I saw somebody comment, and I'm going to do this quickly, is that if you put chairs and you don't put them right up to the table, I'm going to just move this. We can leave it there. If you put them like near the table, the toddlers will sit in these chairs and actually chat. So we'll take these ones. And hopefully they're far enough away. I mean, I don't have move objects on, so it should be working. So we'll see with whether they'll sit on the chairs that aren't quite right up at the table. That's what I'm curious about. Now, our little Nikki, what I want to see with her is her communication and potty. Why don't we have her go potty? Because she can. Because she's level 2, and then she'll just finish maxing that out. I don't know if she actually needs it, and she needs to go potty, so it's good. I find that they go quicker I think they go quicker when they don't have to go quite as much. So when she's working on her movement and her communication, we can have her come and talk to Mummy when she's done. Now, Arabella, I had her doing this. Now, I had just seen today that there's an article that not that I tend to do the doctor career, but if you have Get to Work and Parenthood, and you have your Sims play doctor, and sometimes they'll get a moodlet to do with being happy and playing doctor. And if they get that moodlet, which they don't always get when they're playing with this set when they're children, and then you join them to the doctor career when they are young adults or older, then they get a 2-day moodlet from the fact that they got that, they took that job, but they have to get this moodlet as a child. So we'll keep an eye out. I don't know, Doctor Fun Time. So I don't know that that's it. It's a specific, I'll have to look at it. It's a specific moodlet that they get that's about the good doctor is what it is. And this doesn't say the good doctor, it says Doctor Fun Times. So it would be nice if they added a vet career with some type of pets expansion pack, if they do the same thing, because there's also a Tum Tum Teddy Doctor playset, which is for doctor or becoming a veterinarian. Let me see whether this one says the same thing. We have 2. No, this one is just specifically for doctor. But I'm getting ahead of myself because we don't have pets yet, even though there's rumors galore about them. So I think everybody's eaten that are the toddlers who are hungry. So we will put that away. And where is my dear little Nikki? And she is here chatting with Mummy. And she has reached level 3 of communication skill, which is what I was hoping for her to do. So now, what is this? She looks like she's got a lot of bad food in her inventory. Let's just take some of it out if we can. And wait for that to pass. It just seems to be the easiest way to get it out of her inventory, though I suppose when she became a child we could get it out too. Well, I can put it on the counter. Oh, it is empty. On the floor, I meant to say, not the counter. That's not the counter. That's the floor. So let's see if she... we'll have her play some sim shape. And what I would like Arabella to do now is, if she has it, I'm going to have her do her extra credit work. And the reason I want her to do her extra credit work is Andi has to help her with her homework a few times. And they just are constantly going for the playhouse and all of my save files. That's sort of been a recent thing. They used to always go to the workbench, and now they seem to be dancing and going with that a lot. So let's come here and try and help her with her homework, because she needs to help with schoolwork, and homework counts as that for 4 hours for this part of the aspiration. So, and I think I'm quite sure if they help with the school projects that also works. Did she finish her school project? Nope, she looks like she can do that, so we can do that. So I'm kind of ignoring the toddlers. She is keeping herself occupied with the tablet, the magic tablet. Oh, did he just go to the bathroom? Oh, he's filling his diaper. Oh well, Dimitri, you're not that tired. You can get up. You are going to try and potty train our Andrew. And then when Andi is finished with Arabella, we will have her. We have too many A's. Andi, Arabella, and Andrew. When Andi is finished with Arabella, we will have Andi try and potty train little Sarah. That's what we will try and do. Poor Dimitri needs to go to the bathroom and eat and then sleep. And he is flirty from Sweet Serenade. They serenade each other all the time. And there is little Sarah. Oh, she has to go to the potty too, and she's going to go play with that little light that came with the Parenthood pack. This homework. Do we not have a gathering going? Because it seems to be taking a very long time. Nope, we do. Usually, and she's falling asleep. And I guess it is midnight, so that makes sense. Is she going to bed? No, she's going to play. I remember that. I just said that. I said she's going to play. So let's check on the rest of their needs. So he's going potty and should probably go to bed soon just because of the time of night. And little Nikki is getting tired and is also a little bit hungry. So I'm going to have her. Yeah, she's our little independent one. I'm going to put some food right here so it's not hard for her to get to it and doesn't take forever and a day. We're going to have her eat the breakfast scramble. And now I need to check on Sarah. Sarah is still playing, but she has to go potty. Are you almost finished? I mean, I know we need the time to go by, to be honest, to get this to go. We are at 2 hours. And Andi got 4,849 from investing this week. Because I would like you to potty train Miss Little Sarah when you're finished with the homework. And hopefully she hasn't used her diaper before that. Yay! The homework is done. So, Arabella, you need to go to the bathroom yourself, so why don't you head over here and do that? And I don't know how long the potty training is going to take. It's taken a very long time with our little Andrew. He's still on the potty. Poor Andy's tired. But the sooner they get their potty training at least up to 2, then they can finish it on their own. And that's really what I'm trying to go for. There's a lot of dirty dishes over here. We will help along just so that they don't get filthy and then they get uncomfortable, because the maid does only come the once a day, and if it's not clean, if stuff like dishes aren't clean, plus we get 60 simoleons every time we do it. Oh, he's sad. Did he have an accident potty training? Perhaps. But the main thing we need to do is we're going to have Dimitri go and read Andrew to sleep. And then you will read Nikki to sleep afterwards. Or Nikki she's so tired. Unfortunately, I don't think Arabella can read her to sleep. Let's just see. She can sit. She can sit on that, and that's it. And yeah, that must have been from the potty accident, because there's a big mess there. Oh, and I see she's just gone in the bathroom to eat. As you do. I guess when the rest of your family's in the bathroom, that's the place to go and eat, I suppose. So Arabella is a little bit tired. But she's not as tired as the rest. Oh, she's doing... she's funny conversations. It looked like she was blowing raspberries or something at her. And where did Andrew get in terms of his potty skill? He is just shy of 2. It would have been nice if it just bumped that little bit over so he could go to the potty by himself, because only our independent toddlers can go to the potty by themselves. The others are not able to do so. So, essentially, we're gonna like get the kids ready and into bed and everybody to bed, so we will be back in the morning unless something happens in the night. It's morning, and Arabella had gone and started to work on this on her own, but then it was time for her to go to school. So I woke up Andi to try and get her to come over, but by the time she got over there, Arabella stopped to go to school. So Andi needs to take a shower, so we'll have her sing in the shower, and I'm just curious where she is actually on the singing skill, because she actually needs to max the singing to be able to complete the city native aspiration. But, I haven't really been concentrating on that, and we have a few paintings here. That's only, that was done by Cassandra Goth when she came over, and so was that one. So they weren't worth very much. Who is this? That's Dimitri. So it looks like it's going to be a masterpiece. He said that's what it's telling me, even though it's worth nothing right now. But he does need to still do his work task of recording a rant at the computer while angry. But he still seems to be flirty. Unless that'll all disappear, I don't know. He's flirty again. He was flirty when he went to bed, and now he's still flirty from the romantic trait. So that can be a very difficult one to get. The recording the rant while angry, because they have to be angry for the whole thing, or at least for the ending of it at the minimum. And last time he started angry, but then it wore off and he ended up being happy. Oops. So luckily she doesn't work today. Oh, we do have our first little one up. And what are his needs? What are Andrew's needs? He does have to go potty a little bit. So can you finish in the shower so that you can potty train Andrew? Because he doesn't have to go potty much, but hopefully it won't take very long. And it'll hopefully tick him over so he gets to level 2 of the potty skill, which means he'll be able to get the rest on his own. Oh, why has he got a phone call? Oh! Kiss and tell. So there's 3 options. Arabella spent most of the recess running around trying to kiss some of the other students. She didn't catch anybody, but the other students were running away. Too young for kissing affects manners. Just kids being kids affects emotional control, and ask her to apologize affects conflict. We'll ask her, since they were all running away, it seems like they didn't want to do it, so we'll ask her to apologize. So her conflict resolution increases and her empathy decreases. Well, I find conflict resolution one of the harder ones to work on. Empathy is second, but as a child, they can work on it without much difficulty, because they can use the little doctor and teddy bear playset. So we will just go with that. So he got his call. Luckily, he is high enough that he got a lot of the options, and he also told some of the aspects of it. I'm trying to look here. Where was he in his parenting? He is almost level 9. He's actually the one who should be doing the potty training, because he needs... Oh, GeekCon is in town. But we don't need to go to GeekCon. We've already been. We've already won. Class interview. It's the day of pop-ups. Arabella is the class all-star today, and she gets to be interviewed by her entire class. She's feeling nervous and kind of excited until someone asks, "How come you always get A's? Should you try for something witty or just be real like the doctor said?" Oh, we'll try witty. I find I don't know which one works out best. Oh, she tries to make a joke of it, something about alphabets and they're nothing before A, but when every kid stays silent, she opts for silence too. 1 question down, only 22 to go. This is going to be her longest class ever. So, okay, any other kids up for us to be able to work on? Can you contribute to the potty training? No. He's already been, but you could do some of the other things and that will help you. How long for these? 2 hours. His distinctive dish from eating food, which was before he went to sleep. And that's from the club gathering, but there's no point getting rid of it until we... I think we'll try in a couple of sim hours and see whether we can do that. But you know what he can do? he can try and do some things to try and boost his social networking because he still needs to increase that. I'm not going to prank streamers because if it works, it can make him playful, and we're trying to get rid of the, oh, she got embarrassed. Yeah, I think that's... But kids can't die from extreme emotions anymore, neither can teens. They did that with the patch that came before Parenthood. Unless you have a mod that affects that, then it can. So I think there's nothing really... That's the one that actually... The pranking streamers can do a decent amount for the points. So we will have him... No, we're not going to have him because we are concentrating on the kids today. But there's nothing for him to do right now because Andi is potty training little Andrew, even though really Dimitri should have, because he needs to increase her. So we got another 1 million followers from that. It'd be nice that it's so easy in the game. Of course, it's at the higher levels that it becomes easy like that. Earlier on, it wasn't so easy. So how are the rest of Andrew's needs? He is actually a little hungry, and he needs to have a bath. So why don't you, my dear Andrew, why don't you give a bubble bath to Andrew? So Dimitri, you do that. And Andi, why don't you go have a sleep? Because you're still tired. You didn't get a lot of sleep last night. And since Dimitri is looking after the only toddler that is awake, you can go lay down and have a sleep. Oh, he's being defiant. He doesn't want a bath. Duff, you need a bath. Oh, I don't want a bath. Emotional control I find pretty easy to do when they're older. You just have them write in their journal a lot, and as teens, have them jog to clear mind. So we don't have to worry if we're going to lose a little bit as toddlers. Guess they'll hopefully get it back when they get older. And he is now level 9, and that's because they knew he was just underneath it. That's why So he's now persuasive enough that he'll always succeed when influencing a kid to do an action like cleaning the dishes. He also knows how all the advice and teaching moments will play out. So I think the difference is that I only saw it affects one thing, but I think the next time, if he gets one, it'll be, oh right, we're in the area with GeekCon, the fashion district. You can see what it helps and what it hinders. Oh, we have another angry little child. Is she hungry? No, she needs to go potty. Well, go potty. Why don't you use this potty? Or whichever potty you want. So you, Dimitri, I don't know what you were about to do. Dancing. Why don't you come and teach him to talk? Oh, is he playing or is he making a mess? Don't know. And so she primarily needs to go potty, and you don't need to go on the other one because you're going on the one you want to go on, and that's okay. Now, you do have the tablet. So let me just quickly check on her skills, and imagination is almost at the top, and I find they've been getting, because they go play with that dollhouse all the time, that's not a hard one to do. So I'm going to have her work on her thinking. Movement also can help her get around a bit quicker, but I don't really know that they have nightmares as much when you read them to sleep, but at the same time, with 3 toddlers, it's a little harder to make sure someone's reading them all to sleep because Arabella is unable to do that. So we are teaching some vocabulary, and then we will possibly, we could teach to say sorry, and that's supposed to help with empathy, and I think it also helps with manners, what I tried at one time. But I think at this point, he actually needs to know more about, so teaching animals, but teaching basic needs, I think we'll work on that one. Because this is helping both of them. Helping Dimitri get to the next level. I think Sarah did go to sleep last. Oh, she's pretty darn hungry and she has to go potty too. So let's hope. I'm going to bring food in here. I'm going to open the fridge. I'm going to scroll over here to make it easier to put it down. I'm going to grab some of that impeccable breakfast scramble, if I can find somewhere to put it. There we go. It should have worked over here too. It does work there. That impeccable comes from the stove and grill master trait, which I believe is, oh, he's angry. Is he angry because he's hungry? He's hungry, so you come eat. You'll be okay. That's something they can do. And we're not going to teach flashcards because he's hungry. Poor little guy. He's hungry, 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 hungry hippo. I do wish they had toddler beds that had better energy so they could sleep a little less, though I realize it is more realistic because toddlers do sleep a lot. So he is off to go grab some food. I don't know if Dimitri can say you'll be okay while he's eating or not. Now, how are the rest of your needs there, my dear? Your energy is pretty much full, so why don't you grab a serving? That did wake her up. I thought perhaps it might. And she actually wanted to do a tablet game and tell a joke about chicken butt. I don't know whether she's got high enough skill. Oh, that was pretty amazing. She was able to grab that food without even getting out of bed. Well, it looks like, I don't know what happened to the food. It's still over there. Oh, Arabella is home from school and Andi's still sleeping because she really didn't sleep very much at night. Wrong thing. Open. Put that back in the fridge, and we will try poor Arabella. Can Andi, can you wake up now? And why don't we just rally the troops a little bit just to get our needs a bit better? Though maybe we don't want to do that because we don't want Dimitri's needs to be that good. Because, excuse me, my allergies are bothering me. We want them not to be so good. We are going to see. I'm pausing. I want to catch her. We are going to discuss embarrassing mood. That's what I wanted to do. What are you doing? Don't watch the toddler. Go talk to Arabella. That's what I want you to do. I'm going to discuss her mood and hopefully that can help her with her mood because that's what I would like. That's kind of a neat thing that the parents can do that type of stuff now with the parenting pack. Now, does it help? Can we praise for good grades? That tub is in my way. Can we discuss the embarrassing? Express love. Oh, that helped her emotional control. I think that was from discussing the embarrassing mood. But it didn't seem to make it go away. So, parenting. Encourage recent behavior. Encourage playing to wind down. And then we will parenting, encourage good grades, and you, Dimitri, should teach, potty train our little Sarah. Andrew, it's a full household. You know what, you need to do some motor, but you need to do some thinking. Let's work on the things that you need help with. We are going to, first off, do sim shape after you finish eating. You eat first, my dear. And I really want to I said I was going to thought I would concentrate only on the toddlers today, but I kind of want to concentrate on Arabella too. Parenting. No. So what I'm going to have Arabella do is go to the bathroom. Because she needs to. That one's too far away. Let's go over here. You go to the bathroom. And Andi, why don't you... Yeah, we're not doing the festival this time. Thank you. Maybe when the kids are older, they can actually do stuff with it too. But right now, they're too little. So did you go grab something? I don't know what you were going to make. You were going to make a tuna casserole. We probably do need some more food in the fridge, but not this instant. So you can just eat something for yourself. And let me check the rest of Arabella's needs. Oh, she's a bit tired. And see, what I'm trying to see is if his needs aren't the greatest. So I'm going to end the gathering because I really don't want him to have good needs. And I hope that flirty trait doesn't come back and overpower this. We're going to view the angry work. I'm probably going to have them take a day off tomorrow anyways, which will be in the next part. And I think this part will take place in the next part too, because I've just realized that this has gone on long enough. And so we will see whether this works next time, whether we are successful with the angry rant. But that's it for this part. Thanks very much for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye! If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. I'd love to see them. If you like the video, please leave a like. And if you'd like to see more, please subscribe if you haven't already done so. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks very much.